Hey, welcome to the 4 Pillars of Men's Health. This is the Ironman edition for 60-year-old guys. So welcome. Today, I'm going to be talking about how it's going with my training, how I did a workout without eating enough food, almost killed me, and then I'm going to go into some detail about my annual training plan. So stick around. So I'm feeling pretty good about my training. This is week 6, and I got some really good base prep work done, and I feel good about hitting my targets and getting my workouts in every week. Right now I'm doing 3 swims, 3 bikes, and 3 runs every week, and it's just it's working, so that's really good. Now I'm getting to the point where I'm raising intensity and duration of my workouts, so that's kind of where I'm at with my workouts. And in a couple minutes I'm going to be talking about specifically how I'm planning that out, but I want to tell you about a workout that I did this week. It was a run, and I wanted to do a high intensity, kind of an anaerobic type of workout where I get my heart rate up to a high level and keep it there for a fairly long time period. And but what I did wrong there was I didn't get some food in my system before I started. And then I was so tired after the workout, I fell asleep and didn't eat anything after the workout. And for 2 or 3 days, I suffered for it. So it was a really bad idea. It is good, and I'm going to be talking about fasting workouts, but it's a good idea to have those in there. But you, at the end of the fasting workout, you got to get some food in your system. Otherwise, it just takes forever for your body to recover. So keep that in mind. Don't do that. Don't fast before and after a workout, because it takes so long for your body to recover, and then you'll never get back on your workout plan. Okay, so now let's take a look at how I plan out my whole annual plan for my year. And again, I use Joe Farrell's training diary and his Bible, which is a big kind of expanded thing on training, and I use those in conjunction. That's how I do it. It's not necessary that you do it with this program, but you should have some kind of an annual plan where you can get this dialed in, get a systematic way of training your body to get to the level where you need it to be to accomplish your goals. Let's talk about the process that I use to get into my annual planning. And the first step that I take, and it's recommended by Joe Farrell, is to establish your season goal. So I have one goal. My goal this year is to finish Tulsa. And I do have some times here, but that's my main goal. That's my main goal for this year, is to finish Tulsa, 140.6, swim, bike, run, hit all those things and finish in 14 hours. That's my goal. Now that's a real stretch goal for me, and if I get that done, I'll be extremely happy if I get it done within that time frame. One thing that I did want to comment too, when you fill out your annual plan, you make sure you use a pencil, because things are always changing, always evolving. Use a pencil so you can erase, redo, and regroup. So that's my first goal. The first step is to establish my goal, finish Tulsa. The second thing is to set some objectives along the way. And I do have a race that I've entered in, a local race called Run to the Pub. It's a half a marathon. It's in, I believe it's in March. And my goal for that is to just incorporate it into my training plan and make it part of my training. But I want to finish that half marathon in under 2 hours. That's my goal for that. And then some more objectives for this year is I want to finish Tulsa swim in 1.5 hours. I want to finish the bike in Tulsa in 7 hours. And then I want to finish my run in Tulsa in 5.5 hours. And that's those are all stretch goals for me, and I'm very optimistic, but I'm setting some targets out there that I can shoot at. So, and then my big umbrella goal is to complete Tulsa so that I'm ready to run a 50-mile ultra trail run this year. And so that's really my hidden agenda behind my Ironman training. to get myself ready to run 50 miles up in the mountains. So that's another objective that I have this year. So set your goals, set objectives. The next thing you need to do is to set your annual hours, and basically what that does is it tells you how many hours you need to be working out each week. And in these categories, you can see how many hours I've put into each week, and you can see how they build as time goes along. And so I plugged up that information in. So I've planned my hours. I'm in the 500 to 600 hour range, and this plugs into that. I did do a little bit different this year. This year I'm escalating week by week. So I start out below this range, and then at the end of my training in April, I'm going to be above that training hours per week. So set your annual hours, and then fill in your calendar. For me, it was just two simple things. I'm going to do Run to the Pub in March, and I'm going to be doing Tulsa in May. And so those are my only two races. And then after that, you need to prioritize your races. So for me, my Tulsa race was my A race. It's the thing that I'm totally focused on. My Run to the Pub race, I'm categorizing that as a C race. I'm just going to incorporate it into my training plans. It's not like something I want to do something spectacular at. I just want to make that part of my training, get out there, do a race. It's always good to get some experience like that in your training season. So set your race, prioritize your races. And then you need to plan in your training period. So Joe Farrell and many other trainers go by periodization, and you can see here in my training book I'm through my prep stage. I'm in base 1 right now currently. Then I'll move into base 2, and then base 3, and then I'm going to move into build 1 and build 2, and these all have different aspects to them where what you're trying to do with your body, and you're trying to train it to improve and develop and get to the place where you can do what you want to do. And so I've established those right here. And then the next thing you need to do is fill in your hours. And I did that right on this category right here. And then you need to prioritize your race. And Joe Farrell has some great ideas about training and different aspects of training. You can see them right here. They're written across here. Aerobic endurance, muscular force, speed skills. And then all you have to do is when you get to that week, you focus on the ones that are checked and go to his training Bible, and it's like laid out there like magically for you, and you know exactly what you want to do to accomplish those goals for that week. And it's really good. This is a really good training program for me. It works really good for me. You might have something different, which is great. Follow that plan, but get a plan going that can help you get to the place where you want to be at the end of the season. Hey, thanks for checking out my YouTube channel, Ironman at 60. How exciting. And share this with your friends. Let's join this health revolution. Share this around with people you know. Get some of your buddies involved. Share, like, spread the news. Let's all get in shape.